Paul. Thanks for taking the time to just sit down with us. So we just thought, whilst we've got this sort of pause in the season, that we could just catch up with you. It's been a bit of a whirlwind 7-8 weeks in some respects since you've joined. A lot of things have happened. As this little enforced break giving you time to kind of reflect on what's happened so far and how you think things have gone?
Well summed up, man. I think you've probably said everything I need to say there. No, it has been, like you say, a whirlwind in terms of from the very off. The games came thick and fast. Sort of 3 games in 6 days, which was a heavy load for anybody. And trying to sort of get to know the players and try to put your ideas across a little bit. To the present day, in respect of the amount of players, I suppose, that have come in and out of the door in different for different reasons. You know, 1 or 2 through injury and have had to sort of curtail the season and finish really. 1 or 2 that haven't trained, I've not even seen sort of train yet. And then obviously 1 or 2 have left and 1 or 2 have come in. So it has been, like you say, somewhat of a whirlwind start really. But I think this 2-week break for myself personally has been a good opportunity to try to take stock and reflect and probably try to get 1 or 2 and sort of reinforce 1 or 2 of your ideas. And so for me, it's been a good opportunity to try to move things forward a little bit. Yeah.
And how have you sort of coped with adapting? Because I mean, I suppose when you joined the club, probably weren't expecting to have to kind of rebuild or rebuild or adjust the squad as much as you've had to have done. How have you sort of coped with that, and have you been happy with?
Yeah, no, that's been a difficult task, and I think that would be a difficult task for anybody, with so many, like I say, players coming and going. So, but that's part of football, especially around a January window as well. That can happen. But I think also with COVID and the implications, financial implications of how that's hit the clubs, that's changed the picture a little bit. But it's also enabled us to perhaps have a little bit more of a look and sort of reflect and see which direction we need to go in, want to go in, to try to, like you say, rebuild a little bit, because we have lost 1 or 2 players that were playing in the team, and we have to find quality replacements to maintain and push on from our existing position.
Having said that, the win against Kidderminster, against a team who were doing well at near the top of the table, we got that result without any of the players that have left in the squad, in the team on that day. So that must have been pleasing.
Very pleasing. I think it was very pleasing on a number of fronts as well, not just obviously the result, which is what you work for all week to achieve, but I think it was the manner in which we got the result. Obviously we got off to what was a slow start on the day and find ourselves behind, but I think the players showed good character. I think they showed a degree of bravery to get the ball down and play some football, and for me, run out worthy winners and created 1 or 2 chances and some good situations that allowed us to build on from there. So there were some positive signs.
Speaking of character, I mean, when you joined the club, there was a lot of interest and comments from Grimsby Town fans, and obviously a club where you're still held in very high regard as a player. How important? One of the things that came through from those comments was possibly your character and how you played in your playing days, and the character you kind of showed in the leadership. How important is character when it comes to players that we're looking to recruit into the club?
I think we have 1 or 2 good senior players here that show those characteristics of never give up, work extremely hard on a daily basis, set good examples, have a desire to win. So I think they're good ingredients to have around the place, and I think they set the tone in respect of players coming through the door, younger ones, for them to follow and to see that this is how this club operates. So from my point of view, that's been carried on on the pitch, and that's how I would like to see the team and the club operate on a daily basis. Work hard, never give up in terms of what they do, and try to do the right thing on the pitch and off the pitch as well. Because it's not just nowadays, it's not just what you do on the pitch. There's a hell of a lot of work that goes via the staff here, that goes into making sure that the players throughout the week are preparing correctly, and that they're working extremely hard to make sure that they're fit and ready to go into a battle on Saturday.
Speaking of preparation things, we know that, or we understand that you're quite keen on fitness and nutrition as well. I notice over there's a smoothie machine over there, which has been an introduction into the club. What are the things that you've looked to change since you've been at the club?
Yeah, I don't think it's just myself. Obviously, I have my own ideas, but I think the staff have taken on board what we've tried to do, and they've gone a long way to implementing change, and hopefully positive change. But you try to improve it maybe 1% all the time, and whether that's from a nutritional point of view, whether it's from a fitness point of view, whether it's from a technical, tactical point of view on the pitch. So, hopefully we're reflecting, and we're looking to improve things constantly. And I feel that we have brought about a positive change. There is a good environment to come and work in, and that's important, not just to me, that's important to the players. If they come in and they enjoy the environment that they work in, I'm sure we'll start to see the best from them. For me, it's vital.
We've been doing a few videos today with for the academy players who are at home, and obviously Roberto's one of the players who's kind of being slowly introduced into the first team and training with the first team. For those academy players who are at home watching those videos and maybe got aspirations of playing for the first team, what as a manager of the first team do you look for from those academy players when you're thinking about bringing them through into the first team? What are the attributes that you're looking for?
I think those elements that we spoke about there, just they come in, they work hard, they give the best, they prepare every day. If they get an opportunity to come and improve, and develop, and listen to what the players and the staff are trying to help them with, because I think that's what we've set. We've set a good environment, but they need to come in and they need to work hard and sort of enjoy working and in and around a football club, and get an opportunity, I think, to play football on a daily basis is a great life, as I've been fortunate enough to do. So I think it's one that they should relish if they get the opportunity.
And finally then, having obviously we don't know what's going to happen with the rest of the season yet, everything's still a bit up in the air, but having got a few games as manager under your belt and seeing the standard of players in the league and how it's gone, where do you think we are right now in terms of the squad? And should the season resume, do you think we can push on and try and maintain that place at the top of the table, because we're in a strong position at the moment? Yeah,
for sure. That's our goal. Our goal is to push on and to stay where we are, and obviously that's going to be difficult. It is a very competitive league. It's a league obviously I played in some years ago, and one that obviously managing now, it is extremely competitive, and the margins are small. But we've got off to a good start. We need to continue that, and we need to build on the Kidderminster result and the Kidderminster display to make sure that we stay where we are.
Thanks very much, Paul.
Thank you. Thanks for your time. Thank you.